shoot, I said that you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talker, no riddling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That flash make it a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the scene, you know that it's scorching. What's the matter with King? No response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot, what said that you claim?
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?
Peace and blessings. Welcome back to Xbox Frontline News with your boy, the King. So if anybody saw what happened on Sunday, it was a shake weight episode where I had to use the shake weight for the whole episode. That was some crazy stuff. And you dudes are out of pocket for super chat and the stuff that y'all did. But we do appreciate each and every last one of you. ILP is even stronger with you guys than without you. And there's no better community that I would rather do a shake weight challenge with than you guys. So, again, thank everybody for showing up. We had a ton of people watching, super chatting, having fun, and engaging. Right now, this China ban is tearing me up because I use a program that I did not know that was, I guess, Chinese, based out of China. And, well, I go to log in. TikTok is up. Lemon 8 is back. But my program isn't. And I might have to ditch and go off with another program in order to have the show look like how it's normally supposed to look. But I apologize again. And hope you guys enjoy the video. When they try to block your blessings, you push even harder. So again, this is January 20th. If you celebrate today, it's Martin Luther King's Day. And for what it's worth, just be a little bit kinder, a little bit more gentler, and a little bit more insightful or thoughtful when it comes to using your words with others. Not just today, but in general. Now, let's get into this here. Now, the ESRB rating suggests that Resident Evil 6 is coming to Xbox Series X and X. The newest ESRB rating suggests that Resident Evil 6 may be coming soon to the current gen consoles. Spotted by X, formerly known Twitter, Andrew R. Mormo, the ESRB ratings rate Resident Evil 6 for the Series X and X, with fans speculating the game could come to the PlayStation 5. The rating reads, the survival horror game in which players assume the roles of several characters attempting to stop viral outbreak from a third-person perspective. Players explore environments, solve puzzles, battle zombies, mutated creatures. Players use pistols, machine guns, knives, explosives to kill enemies. Combat highlighted by cries of pain, realistic gunfire, large blood splatter effects, and some result in dismemberment or decapitation. It continues. The cutscenes depict further instances of violence or blood and gore. Zombies shot in the head, exploding bits of brain, zombies stabbed in the head, close-up characters killed, rotating fan blades, chainsaw blades. One mutated female boss is decapitated or depicted in the nude without any discernible details, i.e. no genitalia, stuff like that. During the boss battle, this character can be seen caressing and their side gyrating, if you get the gist. All right, so this may be the Japanese game that's going to be shown this Thursday at the directors, that the developers direct for Microsoft. It is a Japanese game with a long lineage. And it could be it. I think by looking at the tea leaves, reading all the stuff that we have at our disposal, we get a chance. You know, these dogs are wild. We get a chance to see maybe, just maybe, one of the games that is hidden from our line of view and description at this week's show. Could be possible, I could be right, or I could be wrong, but this might be it. In other news, Starfield and Fallout 4 are also coming to the Nintendo Switch 2, it's claimed. An insider has shared several more games making their way to the Nintendo Switch 2 later this year. News comes from video game insider Extradas, who posted a new video with the upcoming games coming to Nintendo Switch 2 on his YouTube channel. According to the video, he believes that the following games will be coming to the Nintendo Switch. He said he believes Microsoft Flight Simulator 2, Halo Master Chief Collection, Diablo 4, Call of Duty game, Fallout 4, and Starfield. Already publicly revealed via Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard King, Call of Duty is already set to go to the Nintendo platform, starting with the Nintendo Switch 2 for 10 years. As a Call of Duty typically launched in October each year, you can assume that the mainstay entry, believed to be Black Ops 2 sequel, will launch on the Switch. But as for the other games, Microsoft's strategy to eventually bring its exclusive games to other platforms is pretty much an open secret. Last year, the company brought 4 games to the PlayStation 5, and now Microsoft seems to be gearing up for the next step to the multi-platform strategy. As for other games on the list, Flight Sim, Halo Master Chief Collection have already been revealed to be going to the Switch by other insiders too. Adding much, listen. I don't know. I guess this is to sell, I don't know, views, get views. None of this stuff is actually substantiated in any facts. And then it's always leading up to a show where you have this stuff. But I guess for entertainment purposes, I will entertain this conversation. I honestly believe Microsoft is going to look at the huge installed fan base possibilities with the Switch 2 and get in on the ground floor with as much titles as possible in order to change their software trajectory. Now, we already know hardware is pretty much stagnant. Pretty much that's it. Right? You're gonna get hardware sales here, might catch a couple of million here, a couple of million there. But for the most part, new hardware is going to sell at a faster rate. The intrigue, the push by the companies are going to push the hardware. So there in turns a store for you to sell your software. Microsoft knows this business and knows software and services are the driving force behind video games. I expect nothing less than pure, utter strategizing going into this year at the launch of the Switch, following all the way through the holiday season. Microsoft will be a very strong partner with the Nintendo Switch 2. Some minor gameplay reveal was shown for Marvel's Wolverine. They're stating that is a 2025 gameplay reveal. I don't think that means that it's going to release in 2025. I just believe that it's a gameplay reveal of sorts for the game itself. I think the game itself looks regular. Looks like a style like a PlayStation 3 game. Haven't seen anything extraordinary yet. But I do hold Insomniac in high regard. So again, let me just show it real quick so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm busy. Take this outside. I'm busy.
So this gameplay, I've actually seen this gameplay before. Again, nothing too spectacular. Probably a little bit more generic than normal. But again, Marvel's Wolverine for the PlayStation 5 hopefully is day and date on PC. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. You know how it is. We're going to run it up on these bums. Well, according to this report, the PlayStation 6 release dates have been revealed. Orianda News, Sony Corporation will introduce a new generation of PlayStation console in 2027. This is reported by WCCF Tech publication with reference to well-known AMD Kepler L2 insider. According to the specialist, Sony engineers have completed the development of a new processor on which the console will be based. According to him, the active stage of testing the PlayStation 6 hardware will begin in 2025. The insider noted that it usually takes about 2 years from the start to the testing to the release of the device on sale. Based on this, AMD's Kepler L2 revealed the release date for the PlayStation 6 is 2027. A specialist also noted that the next generation console will receive AMD RDNA 5 processor. The details of the modifications were not disclosed. Journalists say that they would become known as soon as AMD officially unveiled the processor. The current PlayStation 5 appeared at the end of 2020, and the PlayStation 4 model preceded it was introduced in 2017. 7 years has passed between the releases of the two generations of the games. On January 16th, the Japanese corporation Nintendo announced a new game console, Switch 2. It received an enlarged display, magnetic controllers, and back compatibility support for the first one. I don't know what the hell Switch 2 has to do with any of this topic. But at the end of the day, I call downright BS. That console will not come out until 2029, 2030. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. We're going to run it up on these bums. There are mitigating reasons for why I believe that the PlayStation 6 will not be launched. If you ever care to ask, then hey, become a member and ask me questions. So I think it's like every other month we see that Xbox Game Pass news reports that all the Call of Duty games of the past ones are finally going to be released on the platform. See it when I believe it when I see it. That's about it. I purchased the majority of those games anyway. So that's not important to me. You know, majority of those games I have on either various consoles or one platform. So I know it was like one of them I had picked up for the PlayStation, and I think that was like the PlayStation 4. I think the one that was in space. Vanguard. I think Call of Duty Vanguard. But it's neither here nor there. They're going to release them. When they release them, they understand the cadence, and it's going to probably fill in for stuff that they don't need to purchase and money hat for Game Pass in a month that is light, more than likely. But this is the part of the video that I'm going to say thank you for watching this far. And I appreciate each and every last one of you. And if, like, follow, and subscribe, hit the notification buttons. It was a interesting thing that came through. Jeff Grubb said that Ben Studios and Blue Point found out their games was canceled the same times we did. I'm like, I find that very hard to believe. A company of Sony's caliber would participate in practices that is that callous, cold, and so nonchalant with individuals' time, emotions, and just downright decency. So I'm going to take this with a complete grain of salt. I'm not going to believe it until either Sony comes out and refutes that claim, or somebody from those studios come out and supports those claims. And both could be right? Sony can claim that, no, we send them information stating this at a certain time. It wasn't that same exact time that y'all found out. They found out like 2 hours earlier. Or they can come out, Blue Point and Ben Studios can come out and say, that's exactly what happened. And if that's the case, Sony is in deeper trouble than you think. And I don't care for you to tell me how much console sales they sold and all that other stuff. You get a chance to see companies struggling for relevancy. Now, I know you're going to say, yo, King, they're relevant as hell. In the gaming space, they valid, B. And I'm going to tell you that PlayStation is valid in the gaming space. Outside that gaming space, the individuals that they need to convince that they're valid is shareholders. I pray they can convince those people that they're valid. Well, I'm going to take my logo and I'm going to throw it around Frontline Gaming Streams, where I'm about to go stream right now. Hopefully, I could probably kill Godzilla and finish the Battle Pass. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to take that logo and I'm going to tell you, try to play the Game Pass. Oh, Bella, what are you doing?